Hey guys, Amano here, and before I jump into this video, I just want to ask you guys to give me the HBO special, and that is the Help a Brother Out. And you can do that by hitting the subscribe button and leaving a like under this video. It helps out a lot. I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to do that. Guys, Draymond Green is what's known as a smart, dumb player. He's possibly the smartest idiot out there. And what the Golden State Warriors just did is as equally stupid as Draymond Green has been in the last week. My reason for thinking all of this is because Draymond Green punched Jordan Poole in practice last week, and allegedly he knocked Jordan Poole out. I know everybody has seen the video, and it seems like Jordan Poole was just under Draymond Green, but Stephen A. Smith reported that he had sources within the Golden State Warriors organization that told him Jordan Poole was actually knocked out, and that we just didn't get to see it because we didn't get to see what happened after the punch and after Draymond Green stood over him, which is the dumbest thing any player could do, especially when you consider the fact that this all allegedly happened because of the money that Jordan Poole was going to get through his extension that's coming up here soon. And the reason why I say Draymond Green is the smartest, dumbest player is because, number one, he's dumb for doing this. Number two, Draymond Green has been very smart. He's proven himself to be a very smart, intelligent, high basketball IQ player on the floor. But this was just plain out stupid. The Warriors didn't suspend Draymond Green. Instead, Draymond Green took some time off from the team in order for everything to cool off, and the Warriors actually fined him, although it wasn't actually reported to us, the media, exactly the amount of money that Draymond Green was fined. And I think personally this punishment does not fit the crime, because this was just unacceptable. Draymond Green almost injured a teammate. And this teammate is not just some sort of bum who falls by the wayside. This teammate was Jordan Poole. This teammate was integral to the Warriors winning a championship this year. You have to remember, Klay Thompson didn't play half the season last year, and when he didn't do that, Jordan Poole stepped up to the plate and took on the burden of being the second guy, the guy that could take on Klay Thompson's role. And he did that so well that there were times where the Golden State Warriors could actually just put Stephen Curry on a bench because Jordan Poole's play, was sufficient enough for the Warriors to keep moving forward as if nothing happened. And then also you have to remember, in the finals, in the playoffs, Klay Thompson was ice cold. Klay Thompson particularly didn't play well in the finals this year, and Jordan Poole again picked up the slack. Jordan Poole played really well. I would argue if Jordan Poole wasn't on the Golden State Warriors, they might have lost to the Boston Celtics in the finals this year. So this isn't just some bum, some 12th guy on the bench. This is Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole is, an integral piece of the puzzle to the Warriors' success. And so in order to assess the kind of punishment that the Warriors should have gave Draymond Green, they needed to look and examine Draymond's past. Because Draymond Green has proven in the past to be a prolific instigator. Draymond has 17 career ejections from game and a number of flagrant fouls. He's known to kick opposing players in the private parts. The most notable of these was LeBron James in the 2016 NBA Finals. Imagine that, LeBron James, the face of the entire league. Do you know how much money the NBA would have lost if LeBron James was injured in the 2016 finals? It was because Draymond Green kicked him in the balls and he could barely walk. Do you know how much money the NBA would have lost? And that didn't stop Draymond Green from thinking about that and thinking, you can't do that to LeBron James. You can't do that to certain players in every league. You can't go and try and punch Tom Brady, or his teammates are going to stomp you up because he is their bread and butter. He makes them look good. He brings in a lot of money for the NFL, and it's the same thing with LeBron James. And Draymond Green didn't think that through, and he kicked him in the balls. And then there's also that meme of Draymond Green kicking Steven Adams in the nuts. And this happened in the same playoff run as the LeBron James incident. This actually happened in a series prior to that finals. This happened in the 2016 Western Conference Finals when they played against the OKC Thunder, led by Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. So Draymond has proven himself in the past to not be able to conduct himself in a way that's respectful. But what's worse than all of this is the fact that he's extended this kind of behavior towards his teammates as well. Essentially, nobody is off limits for Draymond Green. If you guys remember, the reason Kevin Durant left the Golden State Warriors was the bridge between him and the Golden State Warriors was burnt. It was burnt via Draymond Green. Him and Draymond Green got into an argument on a bench over something as stupid as who brings up the ball, and Draymond Green ended up calling Kevin Durant the B word. Now, any self-respecting man, any man who respects himself, isn't going to take that, isn't going to be welcoming to that word, right? And rightfully so. Kevin Durant felt the camaraderie, the chemistry, everything was kind of shattered, and he felt he had to leave. And this cost the Warriors a very crucial and very important player in Kevin Durant. And now Draymond Green has extended this kind of behavior towards arguably the future of this franchise. You have to remember, Jordan Poole, Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman are the future of the Golden State Warriors. When Steph, Klay, and Draymond retire, in which they're going to do so in a number of years here, they're getting old, Jordan Poole is going to be the next Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's already called Baby Steph. Jonathan Kuminga, James Wiseman, those are the guys that are going to keep the Warriors in a state in which they can compete. They're very important to this organization, and Draymond Green cannot go around treating the most important of all of them like he's a bum, like he's some guy that falls by the wayside. So when you examine Draymond Green's behavior in the past, it's clear to see that this behavior is a pattern. 1 time is a coincidence, 2 times is an accident, 3 times is a pattern. Draymond Green has had this kind of controversies more than 3 times, and this kind of behavior is completely unacceptable. It has cost the Warriors greatly in the past, right? It cost them arguably the 2016 NBA Finals. Remember, Draymond Green got suspended for a game, and people argue had Draymond Green not been suspended for Game 5, maybe the series wouldn't have shifted like it did. Maybe the Warriors wouldn't have blew the 3-1 lead. Draymond Green was integral to burning the bridge between Kevin Durant and the Warriors, and they lost a generational talent in Kevin Durant. This kind of behavior has cost not only Draymond Green, but the organization too. And Steve Kerr, of all people, should know exactly what it feels like to be disrespected by a teammate, and should come down with a harder punishment for Draymond, to show Draymond that this is just unprofessional, unacceptable, and he needs to do better. Times have changed, right? Like I stated, Steve Kerr knows what it feels like to be punched in the face. Steve Kerr was punched in the face by Michael Jordan in practice. Now, Michael Jordan could get away with it because A, it was the 1990s, and B, he was Michael Jordan. But it's not the 90s, and Draymond is light years away from being Michael Jordan. He don't get the same perks as Michael Jordan. And I understand that Draymond Green has brought a lot of value to the team and the franchise in the past. He's recruited a lot of players for the organization. He at times has had really good, really crucial games in playoff moments. He provides morale and sometimes leadership to the Golden State Warriors, and the Warriors a lot of times feed off the energy that Draymond Green brings. These are the good sides of Draymond Green. The side where he can give you 10, 10, and 10, be a mini Swiss Army knife, be the engine that motivates your team. Even though he brings that value to the team, he cannot behave like this towards other teammates. This could mess up the Warriors' chemistry in the future. You cannot treat younger guys like this, especially over something as stupid as how much money Jordan Poole is going to get. First of all, you shouldn't be pocket watching your teammates. What the guy is making is between him and the organization. It's between him, his agent, and the organization. Draymond, you don't get a say at how much money other players make, and you can't go after Jordan Poole like this, because I think he went after Jordan Poole because Jordan Poole's younger and smaller than him. He wouldn't do this to other guys. He wouldn't do that to LeBron. He wouldn't try and fight LeBron. He wouldn't punch Kevin Durant in the face because Kevin Durant's taller than him. In my opinion, the Warriors should have gave Draymond Green a 1-month suspension to really drive it home to Draymond Green that, listen, We have tolerated a lot of the nonsense you've done in the past. We have had highs and lows together as a player and organization relationship, but you cannot be a detriment to us like this. You cannot come after the future of our franchise. You cannot disrupt our chemistry like this. And to drive it home, we are going to suspend you for 1 month without pay. And that would really drive it home to Draymond Green that although while you can bark and rev up people, you're not exempt from being punished.